Hank has had a tremendous career up to this point. He's had everything good. That if a man hit his knees and prayed for something to happen to him, I don't think he could have sent forth a prayer that would have given him more of the good things he's enjoyed. I want to congratulate you, Hank, on what you've done so far. You meant a lot to this sport. You meant a lot to the young people that have watched you, and you've become probably the number one hero of young fellows and children and old folks alike. And of course, the career that you've had over the last 17 years has been almost unprecedented. Of course, winning 2 Bassmasters Classic, the one last year right here at this very spot, was kind of the crown, you might say, on top of a bunch of other great accomplishments. You developed, of course, a television show that has been certainly one of the absolute best in the world. And again, a great example, and you've been, holding that torch high for the young people that are aspiring to be, if not competition fishermen, be involved in fishing. And I just want to commend you on behalf of myself and B.A.S.S, and I know not a single man here would not share the enthusiasm and feeling and love and respect we have for you. And I know you got a little comment you want to make and make a little announcement that's going to be very important. It's not anything sad about it. I know the announcement. We've discussed it and discussed it and discussed it. And it's a wise decision you're making, one that's probably going to benefit all of us even more because it will give you that much more latitude in fulfilling the ultimate dream. Go ahead. I want you to make your comment.
Probably the worst kept secret I've ever had. I don't know exactly why it got out before it did. I only told about 6,000 people, and I told every one of them not to tell anybody. But, I started out a lot like Mike. I watched that very first classic on television. My dad was in a room, and it came on television. He called me in there. He knew how I loved to fish, and he said, "You need to see this." And I sat down and watched that first classic. I said, "That's what I want to do." He said, "Yeah, that's what you need to do." So I set out. I was just a little boy in diapers, and I watched Jimmy Houston rolling them guys run around. But I had a dream of being a professional bass fisherman. You look back, I got started, a lot of people kid me, but I got started. I borrowed $10,000 on a 90-day note from the Northwestern Bank in Maiden, North Carolina. And that's how I started fishing bass tournaments. And it was something that I'd always dreamed about doing. And I really didn't know where it would lead. I had a guy a couple of years ago ask me about the insight and the foresight I had about the sport and to be able to achieve the kind of monetary rewards we achieve today. I didn't have that foresight or insight. It was something I loved to do, and I felt I was pretty good at it, and I wanted to do it. And all the monetary rewards was just kind of secondary. But as my life changed and as my career grew, I've set some goals and some plans for my life, and all of those goals, I've been very fortunate in my career to be able to achieve all the things and blessed to be able to achieve the goals that I originally set out to do. And it's changed, your life goes on and things get busy. And I feel like that it's time for me to retire from the professional circuit. It's something, you think about, and it's easy to say, and I've thought about it for a long time. And for the last really 17 or 18 years, almost every thought that I had, I'd sit around and fantasize some huge catch at a weigh-in, and hear Ray Scott say 39 pounds, how he's got a way of making a presentation on stage. It's real notable. And I've always thought about that, for 17 or 18 years, that's pretty well been my life. But television has been something that has really been intriguing to me. It's been a challenge. I've enjoyed that. I love the sport. I don't intend to retire from the sport at all. I want to stay just as active as I am now. Ray put on a tournament last year down at Pentlala, Alabama, for the Pentlala Baptist Church down there. He's going to build that church up. I don't know. I might turn into another Jim Baker. Strike that from the record. I didn't say that. But he's going to build a cathedral down there. But he put on this tournament, the most fun tournament I've ever fished. I want to fish some tournaments like that and have a good time, and something that is a lot of fun. And I intend to fish that tournament as long as he'll invite me. I don't know how long I'll get the invitation, but as long as I do, I'll come down and fish the Pentlala tournament. Ricky Clunn caught about a 14-pound bass right where I cast, so I'm going to try and get behind him next year and maybe let him see me catch a big one. But that's what I want to do with the rest of my life. I look forward. I got 5 children that They've made a lot of sacrifices, and probably the greatest person that has supported me through the years and have stood by me is sitting in the back of the room back there. And she has allowed me to be gone 275 to 300 days a year and support me and pack my bags and send me off. And I want to collect a few of my thoughts and go back and spend some time with my children and spend some time with my wife. She's getting older. I want to spend some time with her while she's still young and pretty. But I'm just kidding. I'm getting older. She stays the same. But I'm going to cover that right quick before I get in big trouble. But I look forward to being a part of the business and the career. I want to thank all the members of the press. Without your efforts, the story would have never been told, and I certainly do appreciate all the relationships. I made friends in this business that I'll never ever forget. Some of them I may never cross paths again. Some I may see pretty regular. So I don't really know where this is going to lead, but I intend to stay involved in the business, and I appreciate all the support that I've gotten from everybody and all the friends. And I would like to say I believe that the greatest friends that I've ever built and ever made over the years are the fishermen and the camaraderie that we've built over the years. And I really believe that I got to fish in an era, the greatest era of this country. I think that Ray made a statement yesterday that fishing would have never got to the point that it is today had it not been for tournament fishing. And I believe that. I believe I was a part of that, and I enjoy that. And I believe that I was a part of the greatest angling corps in the world. And I appreciate all the friendship and all the people that are in this room today. I appreciate your friendship, and I look forward to continue that. Thank you.